Yo, what's up, Perritos? It's your boy Concrete right here with another episode of the Perritos Only podcast. And today, this episode is sponsored by La Bodega Brewery, Perritos. Check it out. Primo's right here drinking an El Rey lager, Mexican lager, Perritos. Hit him up, dude. Tell him your boy Concrete sent you. You can find this beer at Dodger Stadium only, and some other places. So go ahead and follow them at La Bodega Brewery. You guys can check them out. Shout out to them. They got some fire beers, dog. They got some fire beers. That one's called El Rey. They got La Buena Suerte and the Hazlit. That motherfucker gets you half lit if you drink only half, but you get fully lit if you drink the whole thing. Anyways, Perito, so today, bro, this is crazy because this is obviously you guys are seeing it right now. You guys can see who it is. This is not only is he one of my good homeboys, but he's also a family member. The one and only. Dog, it's kind of hard to even give you an introduction, fool, because there's so many things that I can say. But give it up for the one and only Burst Rock, guys. Let's give it up for the one and only Burst Rock. And not only that, dude, but you're actually my first guest, perro. You're my first guest.
Making history.
Making history. You're my first guest. I haven't had a guest in 18 podcast episodes. People have been asking me to have a guest, to do this. And I was like, you know what? I don't know, because it's just people's schedules de la chingada. And today, opportunity presented itself. We just did a skit. You guys have seen it. This doesn't come out till next week. So this skit already came out. So we did the skit, and I was like, dude, let's go do the podcast. And everybody was there. Shout out to my boy Marty. He's in the building. He's in the building. Marty, say what's up to the cam.
What's up?
Okay.
Marty, the one-man party.
Dude, settle down, Marty. You're getting too crazy. But we got Burst Rock in the dog. So, okay, let's just go back. And Marty, feel free to interject anytime you want to, okay? But we met through one of my good friends, my best friend, manager, hype man, our boy Roy Mongrey. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Roy. We miss you, brother.
We miss you, Perrito. We met through him. I was doing rap shows at the time. I was rapping, and I remember telling him one day, and I was like, "Hey, dog, I think it'd be dope if we have like pop lockers, break dancers in the back. Like, we got to bring more to the show." And he was like, he was this guy. Say, that's it.
I got you.
Say, I got you. I got you. I got you.
you.
And we book a show, and I mean, correct me if it could have been the House of Blues or it could have been the Key Club, one of those shows.
One of the Hollywood spots.
Yeah, one of the Hollywood joints. And we did a show, and you pulled up with your crew, and I was like, yo, you got these guys? And he was like, I was like, how did you do it? He's like, dude, I just sent them a MySpace message.
Yeah, good on MySpace.
Is that what you
it was MySpace, bro. Good on MySpace days.
He hit you up on MySpace?
Yeah,
what did he say?
He was like, yo, he hit me up like Burst, same thing. Hey, yo, dog, I'm a fan. And he just started naming all kinds of shit that I've done, right? And I was like, damn, this fool really does know me. He knows who I am.
Yeah.
Like, so because the way he approached me, I was like, he told me about the show, about you being an artist. And, we're trying to get some dancers and blah, blah, blah. But the way he approached me and like he started naming a lot of the stuff that I'd done in the past, I was like, bro, I got you. Because to me, he really was a fan, like he really was that guy. Yeah. So once, I met Roy and then I met you, it was just like an instant connection, dog, between all of us. And then we started rocking shows like crazy. We killed the whole Hollywood network, bro. Whole Hollywood scene, bro.
So we were doing shows all over Hollywood. We were doing shows all over. And whenever we would do shows out of town and you guys could make it, you guys would come. That was amazing.
The live band in the back.
The live band in the back.
Yeah, full clip. Shout out to full clip.
Shout out to full clip, man. I mean, dude, this was a concrete Beretta era.
Yeah, you're still Beretta to me. I don't know where concrete came from. You're still Beretta. You're still Beretta.
So that era was dope. We were doing shows. Our relationship led to more things on your birthday.
Oh yeah. ¿Quién te mandó, güey? ¿Quién te manda, güey?
I got a little more than what I bargained for.
¿Quién te manda, ya ves? Por ser sucio. Sucio, cochino.
So this is what happened. So you called me. You said, hey, I'm having a birthday party in Norwalk. I want you to come and perform. Bring the band, the whole deal.
Yeah.
So I brought the band. I brought everything. And then I saw his cousin. She came up to the stage to take a picture. Remember that? Do you remember that?
Something like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do remember that.
She came up to the stage and she took a picture of us, and I was like, "Yo, who's Shorty?" So then after we took the picture, I started even going harder. I started rapping even harder, dog.
Oh,
same shit, right? So, anyways, that's where I tried to ask her to dance. She told me no.
She
told me no. She was there with other people. And so she shot me down, Marty. I got shot down. I tried to ask her to boogie with me. She didn't want to dance.
She saw the way you rapped.
What year was that? Was that 2010?
This is like 2008, 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
2008, 2009.
Yeah.
So then, your brother, which is also like a big part of this. He was always a fan of the music. I guess you guys gave her a ride home. You guys were playing my CD. She felt some kind of way, and then your brother.
Not with me. Maybe my brother gave her a ride home. I don't remember me. I was too drunk probably.
So your brother gave her a ride, and I guess he was playing the album, and then he was like, "Yo, it'd be dope for you to do a song with Beretta." I didn't know she sang at this time. I didn't know she was a singer. I just saw her and I was like, "Yo, she's cute. I want to meet her." And then so then your cousin hit me. He was like, "Hey, man, I think you guys should do a song." And then so I hit it up on MySpace. I was like, "Bet, let's do it." I think we did it at Cave. Was it Caveman's? Who?
I don't even. It
remember. Was somebody's studio. We went to the studio.
Oh, it has to be Caveman's. Compton.
It could. Yeah, it was Compton. It was his studio in Compton. We did the record, and then the rest is history. Married with 4 kids.
Oh no, hold on. You fucking forgot a major part of that, bro.
What?
How you told me you were dating my cousin. I remember this.
Yeah?
I remember this conversation very well.
Good.
I was on the 605 freeway.
Damn, you said the freeway.
Hey, I was on the 605 freeway, and this fool gives me a call. He's like, "Yo, Burst, what's up, dog? What we got? What's up?" And at this point, I already knew. I knew what he was gonna tell me. I already knew.
Damn,
so
you already knew?
waiting. I was waiting to hear it from him.
Oh.
And he's this is if you know Chris, and I'm gonna call him Chris now right now because he's Chris. He ain't even Beretta, Concrete, whatever the fuck you guys call him. He's fucking Chris right now. He's like, "Hey, dog, you know your cousin and I was like, she's real cool, and we've been, kind of chopping it up, and I really like her." And I was like, "Fool, I already know." He's like, "What? What? You know already? You know?" He's like, "Shit, I thought I was gonna have to explain myself." Or some shit like that. I was like, "Dog, I already know." And the same thing any primo or any brother would tell someone else that's dating a family member is just treat them right. That's it.
Yeah.
Treat them right.
Yeah, I think I remember. I remember saying, if it's anybody, I'm glad it's you.
Yeah. I said that.
I remember you saying that. And that was cool, man.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I got you. 4 kids later.
Cool. Yeah, 4 kids later. 4 kids later, a career that's been up and down. You know me, but I've been doing this shit for a really long time. I've been doing entertainment more than half my life.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? I think all of us have. You have.
I have.
Nikki, which is my wife, your cousin. She's been doing this since she was little. She, obviously, she doesn't do it no more. Now she's in love being a mom and being a wife at home and the whole deal. So that's amazing. But after that, man, obviously I stopped rapping. I started doing music videos and stuff like that. We had a brief moment. Now, a lot of people don't know, but if you guys can look it up right now. And I don't want to say we were the first because we weren't the first. But I think we were some of the beginning stages of what it was called podcasting. We had a show called The Latin Legacy Show, and we started at LA Talk Live, right? Remember, our boy Alcatraz gave us a chance to go in there and do a show, and it was me, you, Nikki, and Roman Roxford, rest in peace.
Yeah. And Leo, can't forget Leo.
He was always there too.
Leo was always there.
He was always there with us.
Leo.
And then so it was a 5 of us. It was kind of like a podcast. I mean, it wasn't called podcasting at the time. At the time, people were saying internet radio.
It was internet radio.
It was internet radio at the time. But looking back at it,
it's podcasting.
It was a fucking podcast. We had one of the first, and we were doing pretty good, dude. So we went from LA Talk Live. We had 250,000 listeners every other week. And then from there, we jumped into doing it at Pocos Pero Locos. Which that was a cool situation. And then so we did all that. Anyways, we all started, doing our own thing. I remember you did a movie. You did Philly Brown with Gina Rodriguez. Emilio Rivera.
Yep. Jenny Rivera.
Jenny Rivera's one and only movie.
Yeah, one and only movie. And the day I was supposed to shoot with her, the day I got booked for a Nike commercial, bro. So I wasn't on set with her when I was supposed to because I wanted to go.
I was gonna say, did you get to? You didn't
get
to.
I went because I was supposed to shoot with her that day, and I got booked for a Nike commercial. So I had to go get that commercial money because I got residuals. You know what I'm saying? So I went to go shoot that Nike commercial. So I missed my day's shoot with Jenny, dog. Or else I would have been there with her too.
Damn! If you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and look up the movie. It's called Philly Brown. My boy's in it. We got Jenny Rivera's in it. I think it's Jenny Rivera's only film, right?
It is. From what I know, it's her only film.
Yeah, from what I know, it's her only acting film. Yeah. So rest in peace, Jenny Rivera. Lou Diamond Phillips.
Is in that.
Richie Valens. Emilio Rivera.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty star-studded. Yeah, it's a pretty decent cast.
For sure, it's a really decent cast.
It's a really good cast, bro. Anyways, so you did that. prior to that, bro, a lot of people, I don't know, they may not know, they may know, but you had one of the biggest Super Bowl commercials ever. Tell us a little bit about that.
So in 2002, I was in one. Actually, in 2002, it was the biggest Super Bowl commercial. I was in a Levi's Crazy Legs commercial, and it's a guy walking down the street in Mexico City with his legs all crazy.
His headphones.
He had headphones on. Upper body was normal. Legs were moving crazy. You know what I mean? And that commercial changed my life, bro. Like the very next day, I remember after the commercial dropped. Well, let's go back to the commercial. Nobody knew that I was in that commercial. So I was at my brother's house in Alhambra. Shout out to everybody in the SGV. Whoop, whoop.
Yeet.
You know, we were at my brother's pad in Alhambra. We had like a Super Bowl watch party over there. A gang of the homies were there. Like we were all in this little ass living room watching the game. And then the commercial comes out. I hear the song. Din, 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 din.
Yeah.
And they didn't know. And then everybody saw my face and they all paused. They were like, no fucking way. The whole everybody just started going crazy in the pad, bro. And I'm right there by the door just watching, just laughing. Everybody's just jumping up and down, bro. It was fucking beautiful. So after that, you know, the very next day, I was on my way to work, you know, and fucking car breaks down. Car breaks
after
down.
Having the biggest Super Bowl
commercial, my fucking car breaks down, dog. On my way to work, dog. And I remember I'm sitting right there waiting for the tow truck or whatever I'm waiting for, dog, or figuring one of the homies come give me a jump. Hey,
yeah.
You know, and then my phone rings and it's my agent, bro, early in the morning. And I was like, why are they calling me so early? And I answer her, hello. And she's like, hey, Johnny, I need you to get your stuff ready. Tomorrow you're flying out to New York. I was like, wait, what? They're like, tomorrow you're flying out to New York. You're going to be on the Today Show, and you're going to teach Katie Couric how to pop on national TV. And I was like, what?
That's sick.
Bro,
That's huge.
they flew me out to New York. I taught Katie Couric how to pop lock on national TV on the Today Show. You know, they had me outside. You know how they do the interview outside? They had me outside dancing, too. I'm teaching her how to pop a little bit. You know, and from that moment, bro, like my life changed.
It was over with.
It was over with, yeah, for that short time. You know, you get your 15 seconds of fame, and you better live that shit to the fullest, homie.
Do you feel like, okay, at the time, right, do you feel, you know, I guess, you know, like we're all growing, you know, how old are you when that happened?
I was 21.
21, okay. Do you think that you capitalized, or do you feel like you lived every moment, or would you take it back and maybe do some things different?
I feel like I lived the moment from what I had. See, I had an issue. So I had all these things lined up, right? I had MGM Studios calling my agent. They wanted to make a movie about me. I had Doc Martens calling. They wanted to make a custom shoe for me. I had Reebok wanted to sponsor me. I had all these things lined up, bro. And then what happened was my agent got fired. And once my agent got fired, they passed my file down to somebody else. And she let everything slip through the crack, bro. So that's where I like everything was on the up and up. I was on what's that Mario Lopez show? It was they had a show with him and Dick Clark or what was
okay
the other half or some shit. It was like three dudes that were talking.
Okay,
I was on that show. I mean I had a bunch. Fox 11 and Channel 13 did a special on me. So I had all these things and I was doing all kinds and I was killing it, bro, for like a month straight, just killing it, and then everything just fell to
it. Seems like every fucking decade, bro. And okay, do correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like Marty. It seems like every decade you do something
big,
just out of this world, big, and it's just either a big cameo, a big commercial, a big film, something. You always somehow reinvent yourself, or you come out and I think that's because you've been such a staple in what you do, bro. Everything you've been doing it for a really long time. You always show love. You're super supportive, even of people that are not in the realm of what you do. You support rap, you support comedy, you support everything, right? So you've done the Super Bowl commercial. You did Katie Couric. You also did, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you do like some other TV shows? I believe you did some TV shows.
Yeah, I did a couple things. I can't remember off the top of it, but
some TV shows. I know you did. You also did
a lot of commercials.
The
Fergalicious video.
The Fergalicious movie.
I did Swizz Beats, his music video. By the way, they motherfuckers still owe me money. I'll make sure you cash.
How much does Swizz Beats owe you?
Probably about a G or something like that. You know.
Hey,
right hey, tap in, y'all, call me. Whoever. I think it was DreamWorks back then. My phone still, it's not the same number, but you can get a hold of me.
Yes.
Yeah, holler at me. Y'all
whatever you do. Hey,
y'all owe me some money.
Swizz Beats. It's
not even him.
It's not Swizz Beats?
No, it's not even him. It's his people, bro. It's a funny story because,
damn.
I mean, I did
You were ready. You were ready to fly to
Let's
New
have you
York.
on the podcast. Maybe you want to talk about it here, Swiss.
Yeah. His people called me, and we did a dope-ass music video for him, which was called Guilty. And then we did a live performance for DreamWorks at on the Sunset Strip for the new artist. So it was Poetry Flow. I remember, what was it? There was a group called Something Flow. Something Flow with them girls. Flowetry. It was Flowetry, Swizz Beats, and I think one other artist. And these were new artists for DreamWorks. You know, and they were doing like a release party for them, right? So it was packed. Swizz Beats performed. I performed with Swizz Beats. We got down, and Mac 10's manager was there. I'm fucking spilling all the fucking.
Spilling all the fucking beans.
All the
Let's
fucking,
go.
All the
Let's
fucking
go.
beans. All the fucking beans right now. All right. Mac 10's manager was there, and they were like, "Yo, who's that up there dancing with them?" And then they told him, "What's Swizz Beats' dad used to call me Legs." You know, he's like, "Oh, that's Legs. That's Legs up there. He's up there getting down." Blah, blah, blah. He's like, "I want him for the new Mac 10 video." And then so he was like, "All right, I'll put you in contact with them." And you know, so they did whatever they did, and then I get a call the next day from them directly through. And now, mind you, I think I have a relationship with them, right? Because we're hella cool.
Yeah.
This is where you separate friendship from business.
Yeah.
You know, they called me up and they were like, "Yo, Mac 10's manager wants to get a hold of you. He wants you in this new upcoming project they got. I'm offering you X amount of money not to do it." And I was like, "What? Why?" And they said, "Because his video is gonna drop before ours, and it's gonna make it look like we copied." Because remember, at the time I was hot because the Levi's commercial just came out.
Yeah.
So they were like, "It's gonna make it look like we copied him, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna offer you X amount of money not to do it." So I was like, "All right, cool. We're homies. We got a friendship now. You know, you've been showing me love. All right, I won't do it out of respect, right?" One day goes by, a week goes by, a month goes by,
15 years.
20 years go by, and I have yet to receive payment for not doing that.
In retrospect, you should have done it.
I seen that video, homie, and that shit was bad. That Mac 10 video, that shit was stupid, though.
And it was like,
right here. Man. So, you know, that's when you got to know, that's why you have an agent. Your agent takes care of all that. Your manager.
Your agent's going to deal with it.
Yeah, your agent, your manager, they take care of all that for you, so you don't have to worry because you think you have a relationship with certain people, and you got to remember.
And it's not that.
The Hollywood scene is grimy, homie. Like,
it is.
It's super grimy. So if you don't, you know, if you don't know how to plant your feet properly,
right,
it's going to fuck you up. It'll mess up your mind. It'll mess up your whole lifestyle.
Yeah, and I think we've been in the industry for so long that we kind of like, we already see.
Yeah, we already seen for what it was.
No, and like now, if people come to us, we already see like, I've seen this story before.
Plenty of times.
I've seen this.
I've heard it, seen it,
heard this.
been there, done it.
I've heard it. I've seen this move already.
Yep. That's why when they call me for the Kendrick Lamar video.
Yeah. So let's go back. Hold on. Before you go to that. So you do all that. You did Fergie. You're doing all. It's all going amazing. You're doing videos. You become a taco man.
Oh yeah.
At some point during this, you become a taco man.
Why
did you be? Why the taco man? Why tacos? Why that?
You know what? Taco Man, it was something just for my pops, bro. You know, my pops passed away from cancer in 2016. And he used to sell carnitas in the backyard in Pomona just to make ends meet, bro. He was on disability, and you know, he couldn't make no money and he couldn't do anything, so he just started slanging, you know, carne at the back of the pad, you know, and everybody in the neighborhood would come and support him, and he would make his $200-300 a week, you know what I'm saying? And he was good with that. And so after he passed away, I needed to figure out something. You know, I was lost in my life. I don't know what I was going to do. I was working a dead-end job that I wasn't happy at. You know, I'm just, you look at yourself and you say, like, damn, you came from all this to where you're at now. And you just kind of fall in your own little fucking depression hole, you know? So I actually told the homie J-Cast one time, I was like, bro, I think about doing tacos. He's like, what, tacos? Like, why? Like, and I was like, I don't know, man. I just think it'll be good, you know? And then sure enough, he didn't really see the idea, you know, because he's like, what, Bert's going to be making tacos? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, and then bro, I was kind of like, and I was embarrassed at first to do it. And then after I got over my high horse and everything, and I just went for it full force, dog, and created Taco Junkies, Vato serving tacos. I'm that Vato. The only other Vato that can serve your jaina lengua and chorizo, that's me. You know, cochinos way. I'm talking about tacos, homie. Relax, Dick, relax. You know, but yeah, man. So and here we are now, going on 9 years, bro. Taco Junkies.
9 years of Taco
9 years
Junkies,
of tacos, bro.
And so we're fast forwarding all this. You've been doing the tacos. People love your carne.
They love my carne.
Where's your spot at?
I have a food truck in San Bernardino, bro. I never really open it no more, but I do a lot of private catering. That's where it's at for me. I really love the private catering aspect of food. Food truck is overrated to me. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of dealing with the county, the cities, the zoning, and just a lot of mamadas. I can make that plus working in the backyard for somebody. Slanging my meat in Chile and saying, hey, serving tacos with a smile.
Too easy.
I'm there for 4 or 5 hours and I'm back home,
Especially lately because they're always giving them a hard time, right? They're always finding them. They're always
bro. It's always something, bro. The city always finds a way to come down on everybody, bro. They want their money for their yachts and their vacations and, they're fucking with the little people, bro. So I find a way not to deal with them bastards, If the city is watching, I love you.
Paying his taxes, guys.
I'm paying my taxes. I pay my dues.
He's paid his fucking dues.
Right. I'm paying my dues, eh?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yes.
Everything this dude's been doing in the last year has been just amazing.
Yes.
Right? I didn't know what to expect from the album. Well, I heard he was working on the album. I didn't know when he was going to drop it. I don't think nobody knew, right? Let alone he has Lefty Gunplay, Rowdy Rax in it. Shit for the Culture's filling it. He has Homegirl singing the pinche mariachi in there. It's for the culture. This is dope. Then the video drops to Squabble Up. And then I see your fucking face in there. And I see you fucking dancing in there. And I was like,
what?
He did it again.
Whoop, whoop.
He did it again. The forces of however it is, God has placed you again in a beautiful position, right? How did that happen?
You know what? They actually got a hold of my baby girl, Bina. They called her. She had a video that went viral. And they got at her and they said, hey, I'm looking for somebody that fits this look. Do you know anybody? And she was like, I got the perfect person. So she shot him over my way, shot him like content of who I am. And from there, the producer was like, wait, I know who this guy is. I've seen this before. I know who he is,
Mm-hmm.
So she shot out my number. Again, when Bina called me, I was like, man, have this guy call me. Because, again, it's blowing smoke up your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing something big. Everybody got something big going on. I got #1 stars. And, it's that whole Hollywood big talk. You know what I mean? Or even when you're not even Hollywood, you think you're doing something, but you're really not. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to those guys. Yeah, I'm doing big things. You're playing at the bar and grill down the street.
Me for 20 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, relax, Dick. Relax, So, I'm not, no hate. Hey, everybody got to get it, though. So I've heard that for fucking a long time. And then a homeboy called me and we started chopping it up. And he's like, look, man, I got this artist we're shooting a video for. I can't tell you who it is. Just know it's a big artist. And I was like, define big. Are we talking like Prince, Michael Jackson big? And he's like, we're talking Prince, Michael Jackson big. And I was like, fucking shoot it. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Shoot it. You know what I mean? Shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought it was gonna be some little rinky dink, someone thinks they're doing something. Like, nah.
Which you've done
plenty of times,
and will do.
And I will do it all day for the homies. For a lot of the homies, I do. Like
you come out,
for sure.
You pop out
for
all the time,
and free of charge for the homies that I fuck with all day.
Yeah, he pops
and
out.
So no shade. I'm talking, but when they're talking like Hollywood type shit, them motherfuckers got pockets, homies.
Because at the time when you popped out for me, fool, I was relatively an unknown guy. I didn't. I mean, people knew me in the hood for my music, but it wasn't like. It wasn't nothing.
But that was because of Roy and the way Roy approached it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you popped out, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't know me, you didn't know Roy from Adam.
Love,
you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of
for sure. And so that from there we went and we shot the video and it was super like hush hush. Had to sign an NDA when you got there. When you went to set, you had to lock up your cell phone in a pouch with a key. Like they had to access it to open it. Like you couldn't, it was just super hush hush. I don't think, and nobody there besides whoever was production probably knew who the artist was. But as far as the talent, nobody knew. And then I looked over, I looked at the scene. Bean and I were talking. I was like, I think I know who it is. And she's like, I think I know who it is too. And they were like, whoa. And we're like Kendrick. And then I looked over at the producer, and then I said, I think I know who it's for. And he looked at me and he's like, who? And I said, not like us. And he just kind of laughed. You know what I mean? Like a sarcastic laugh. Like, it could be, it can't be. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he wasn't spilling the sopa, you know what I mean, at all. Like, So yeah, I just kind of could put two and two together, and I didn't actually find out till the video dropped, and until my homies just started tagging me. People just started tagging me in the video.
So you didn't. So
I
you
didn't. Nope.
So
Nothing.
you didn't even see Kendrick.
Nope. Kendrick wasn't there at all.
So everything was it
all
green screen?
Yeah. So I think what it was
Got
is
it.
so they got shot to everybody. So mind you, so if you look in the video, I dance up to the CD and I walk back.
Yeah.
So I had a line where I could pass and not pass because that spot was where Kendrick was going to be. So if you look in the video, that's where he's at.
Right.
Where he's by the candles too.
Right.
That was my shot. The little boy on the bike from Menace to Society. That's all.
Yeah, hit all the references.
Yeah,
of all,
like,
a
you know
bunch
what I
of
mean, like
Soul Train.
Yeah, all that. You know what I mean. But Soul Train, that wasn't my shot. My shot was the youngster from Menace to Society, the party crew in the back. It's not a gangster scene. Everybody's calling it a gangster scene. It's a house party in the '90s scene.
I get it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? A couple homies, got the rebels, and a couple of cholos, cholas, whatever. You know that's what the scene is. And that's the shot that they had for us. And then after we were done, we were excused, and then the next shot came in. You know what I mean? Like, hey, all right, everybody's clear to go.
And so you didn't know until the day the video drops.
I was all crudo at work, dog. I went low riding with the homies the night before.
Who was the first person to hit you about the video?
My homie Nick Nasty. Shout out to Nick Nasty.
Nick
the fool that tatted you up. The total soul you got on your arm.
Oh, this crazy shit?
Yeah.
Oh, fool.
Well, he's dope now.
Fool, I think I got fucking mesothelioma from that release.
You got. Yeah, I'm sure you got credit now, dog, because that's one of his first tattoos, probably.
Oh, fool. I'll show
Nick Nasty.
I'll show it right now.
Show him, hey, this is how much this fool supports me right here, dog. A lot of people do not know this.
I got a tattoo of
this
the
fool.
hood.
This fool got my breaking crew tattooed on his arm.
I don't even break dance.
You don't even break dance, dog.
I don't even break
This is how much support this fool has always supported me all these years, dog. I think low key. Hey, I think low key it's because of my prima, though.
I'm looking at it in the fucking screen. I'm thinking it's right arm.
Let's see.
You'll see it.
Nick Nasty, you got some cleaning to do over here. Let's see. Look at that. Bang that, fool. Let's see. Soul to soul right there, dog. That's my breaking crew. That fool got that shit tatted back in like 2009. 2009 around there.
In the garage.
In the garage, eh?
Every one of my tattoos is a garage tattoo besides this one. Besides Nikki's name, I got this at a shop. But this one's a garage tattoo, the garage tattoo.
Bro, you're concrete, fool. You gotta step your game up now, dog. I got tattoo artists,
I
fool.
don't
What's
even want
up?
to get tatted no more like
It hurts now, dog.
You know what's crazy?
It fucking hurts as you get older. Getting tats.
I don't even want to get tatted no more like that.
I'm gonna tattoo my whole face.
I remember.
I want to look scary. I want to look scary when I walk in somewhere.
We're doing that as a kid. That's crazy. I just remembered right now. Like, remember that?
No duele. Ya no me duele.
But dude, so like I said, dude, every pinche decade, fool, you come out with something that's amazing. This time, it happens to be on one of the biggest songs, if not one of the biggest songs in the last I don't know. I want to say year, but it hasn't even been a year. It's only been a couple, maybe not even a month. And this is probably gonna win him a Grammy. He's probably gonna win some Grammys, some awards. It was you were everybody posted you.
Yeah, bro. I was everywhere. I still am, bro. It's going on.
There was. I mean, everybody. I mean, you talk about like a bunch of like high profile pages, low profile. I mean, everybody from top to bottom was reposting you. What has changed even since then? What are your plans moving forward with this? With the motion you got right now, what's your next move?
I'm just taking it day by day, bro, and whatever comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Take it day by day. Obviously, you want to get as much as you can from it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna make merch.
Soak up the moment.
Yeah, soak up the moment, make some merch. You know, things like that. Merch it up, whatever we gotta do. You know, but honestly, my big thing right now, bro, is I'm gonna just try and open up a taco restaurant in 2025, bro. That's my goal.
Let's go.
That's my goal. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much with the music video, like the credibility I'm getting right now and the love I'm getting for the video is cool. I love it. Yeah. But that's just not who I am. I'm a lot more than that too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm just gonna use every angle I can from this. Use it, see where it goes with it. Hopefully, Kendrick calls us for the Super Bowl, and we'll be there, fucking getting down.
So instead of squabble up, it's taco up.
Yeah, taco up, whatever. You should make a taco up song. As a matter of fact, homies, we got plenty of artists, and we're gonna make a taco up song.
Taco up.
It's going. You just gave me an idea.
That's how I roll, baby. That's
Perrito. That's right, Perrito. We're gonna get it down. Taco up. Taco up. So yeah, I mean, whatever comes with it, bro. We're gonna ride this wave as far as we can ride it before I fall off and pick myself back up. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have anything?
Bro, I'm just in awe.
He's just like listening.
No, I am. I'm like, I've known you, 2010, let's say. So
Yeah, around there.
11.
Yeah.
And just that he's your first guest on the podcast, bro. You didn't call it up. We were just talking about this
We were just talking
weeks
about
ago.
it.
We're putting a list together who that person's gonna be.
Like we just didn't have like, you know, because we know so many. I was like, dude, who do I have first?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's just like, you know, I want to start calling a bunch of people. I don't want people to feel left out. I'm just kind of like, so I'm just gonna let it come to me. And we kept going through names, and then today just happened to be that we were doing a skit. You had time. Thank you for doing this.
No, thank you for having me. I'm glad I'm the first guest. Shit, that's big.
So yeah, dude,
And it's all natural too.
It was just natural, man.
natural,
We're
just
kinda
right.
and it's perfect. It seems fitting, right?
Yeah.
You've been with me from, from the jump, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got his tattoo. He introduced you to Nikki.
Yeah, it's only natural, huh? Like,
If it wasn't for
only right.
him, I wouldn't have my little nephew and nieces.
It's only
yes,
right.
it's only right, dog.
It's
you know?
only right, Marty.
And
you're
that's
right.
crazy because this fool's got like I bet you his phone like looks real dope with all his contacts. You know,
It's
I bet you
crazy.
this fool's got like everybody. It probably has fucking Trump's number in there. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker got a crazy
again-
contact list. And for me to be the first guest, get on my level, homitos. Sas.
And we've been talking about it for a couple of years. It just happens organically.
It just
Yeah,
happens
that's the
organically,
best way to
bro.
be.
And you know, like we're starting to get sponsors. Like I said, shout out to our sponsors, Bodega. I know. Can we talk about the other sponsor? I think we can, right? It's gonna happen. So shout out to Prize Picks. They just signed on to be on the Perritos Only podcast. So Prize Picks, you know, they picked them up as a
that's
sponsor.
dope.
And so, I'm not telling you to not go do it. I'm not telling you to go do it, but go do it.
Do something.
Go download the Prize Picks apps. I think they have an app, right? Go ahead. They're gonna be giving me some options to bet a little bit.
I actually didn't think you were going to mention Prize Picks. I thought you were going to mention some of the ones that we currently like.
Well, mention them all. We all need sponsors over here.
Which are
Come
the current
on.
ones we have? Which are the current ones we have?
Buffalo Spot.
So the Buffalo Spot. Shout out to the Buffalo
Shout out
Spot.
Buffalo Spot.
Next time we should have some fucking wings here. It only makes sense
Yeah.
to do this, right?
I want to be here for that podcast too. I'll be in the back with the
Have the
camera guy.
wings. Have the wings.
Have the wings. Extra spicy, extra crispy.
LA, McDonald's.
Shout out to
Bodega.
AV Chevy. AV Chevy has,
AV
I've been
Chevy.
rocking with them for 4 years. Shout out to McDonald's. Shout out to everybody. I mean, we're
City
going to start
Lokes.
bringing in the sponsors. We're going to be getting better. And the bigger the sponsors and the more the sponsors give, the bigger the people we can get. You know
Well, you're trying to say I'm not big enough,
No,
or
I'm
what?
saying you.
What do you mean? What do you
I
mean?
just said the bigger the
Am I
people.
a puppy now?
I said the bigger
Am
the
I like a
people.
poor puppy
No,
lost?
you're
like,
not. No, you're not. Are we still recording this shit? Imagine we didn't record.
Yo, imagine they'll be like, "Fuck, hey, that's happened before." I've done a show
Were you
where
doing a whole podcast?
yeah, and they forgot to press record.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened. I think it even happened with us one time
What do you mean?
when we were doing one of our not radio shows.
Oh, I'm sure.
We did a lot of trial.
I'm sure we did it.
A lot of trial in there. Good times, man. I missed
It was dope. You guys can watch it. You guys can watch our first podcast that we did. It's called the Latin Legacy Show. It's on YouTube. You can still find the videos out there. There's interviews that we did. What did we do? We did
Hey, you know what? He
the
scratched.
Pit Boss.
We did a lot of that. Scratch that. Concrete did the first parody of me ever. There's a video of him making fun of me, him and his dad, before he became a super famous comedian. There's like a super paisa parody.
And that's what's crazy, that people think I started doing skits on Instagram. Well, I was doing
Nah,
skits in
on
2010 on YouTube.
YouTube, yes, and it was the first parody he did, and he was making fun of me, bro.
And
it's
it
on
hit.
YouTube.
And it hit. It was,
it hit.
I mean, for the time, for having like 10 subscribers, I had a ton of comments and a lot of views to me at the time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And
And then I did the
How to Catch a Predator.
I erased that one.
That one with the soccer cleats.
Oh. It's because we took that one far.
Yeah.
But this is before when people didn't get offended.
Yeah, everybody's soft.
So
now, bro.
that skit, the To Catch a Predator skit, was offensive, dog. It was.
it was.
But people
funny.
loved it though.
It was funny, bro.
It was
but I
funny.
get it. We're in a soft spot in the world nowadays.
I still think I do. I don't think I hold back a lot. I think I'm pretty good, even with the stuff I do at McDonald's. I think I'm still pretty raw.
I think it's just natural what you do, bro. Everything that you do
I
is
don't
it's
think I'm
just
trying to,
naturally funny.
Thank you, man.
And then you got the best of both worlds, dog, because you're super paisa too.
yeah,
You're super paisa, and with your dad, just
See, way.
your dad needs to be like right here.
yeah, I know, right? Been the podcast.
Yeah, dog. Your dad is.
He probably just be hitting him with
funny.
the. See,
He's fucking funny, dog.
see.
You know, and you're just like a natural funny, bro. It's not forced. I think a lot of people on YouTube, Instagram or whatever, they kind of force their comedy and it's not funny. You know, you're just naturally funny.
Well, thank you, man.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate it, dude.
You know, like Yeah.
We've been working at it for a little while, dog. You know, from rapping to shooting music videos to doing this now, fool, it's crazy, dog. The point is that we're here.
We're here and we're getting
And they
it.
are not.
And yes, we are. We are. I just want to know how I can be a part of the cast. I'll carry a camera. Do I got to carry a box? What's up?
No, you don't got to. What do you mean?
I want to be a part of the cast, dog.
Yeah, you know what? We actually got to write you into one of the episodes.
Let's go. Let's do it. I want to be a
I'll
part
show you the episode if you.
I
want to
go on tour with you, bro.
If you have time right now, I'll show you the first, the first episode, the pilot that we just shot.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it.
All right, he's gonna see the episode right now, and then you guys can ask him later how it was on. You know, hit him in the DMs.
I'm gonna sign an NDA. I'm not talking about.
Follow him. Send him a DM. Like his post. Share it. You already know what it is. The man's name is Burshrock. That's Martin right there. Marty, say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
Marty, relax.
Marty's
Dude, relax. You're jumping off the seat.
Marty's like, he's like starstruck right now.
Marty's
dog.
like, dude, he can't
He's
believe
like,
you're here.
He's like, oh my god, I'm sitting next to concrete.
no, how cool was it? Hey, how cool was it? How cool was it right now when we were at the McDonald's and the girl's like, you're the guy from the video.
Bro, that was dope. But I gotta say,
Are you wearing the same thing you wore in the video?
nah, hell no, way different. Bro, I own like
I'd be wearing the same shit
Nah.
for the next month.
I own like 25 Pendletons, my boy. I have a lot of
I
fucking
like that
Pendletons.
one. That was nice.
You know, shout out to Greenspans. You know, I get my Pendletons from there. But back to McDonald's. Yeah, the girl, she noticed me. That was dope. But let's not forget, there was like 10 people before that said, "Hey, Concrete, I follow you. Hey, I seen your videos." Everybody was starstruck at McDonald's and seen Concrete.
good, but this
so
is not
for
about
that,
me.
but let me finish, perrito. But for that split second, when that girl said, "Hey, you're the guy from the video," I felt what Concrete feels.
I thought she was talking about concrete, actually.
You're the guy from. Hey, she was like, "You're the guy from the video." I turned around, I was like, "Yes." Oh,
Oh, that video.
oh, him.
That video.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's killing it, huh?
Yeah. Super special.
She's like, "You're the guy from the
I
video."
was like, yeah.
She's like, "I think you're wearing the same clothes. Have you changed?"
So, yeah, every day.
Hey, so you went ready to the video? You were like,
No, I got dressed over there. I just took my wardrobe.
did they tell you what to wear?
They tried to, but I shot them down. They said
What did they try to have you wear?
something like not me whatsoever. So the reference was, you know, the homie Cholo Challenge. It was him, the long socks, the chucks, the shorts, the Ben Davis shirt. You know, that's what the look they were going for, because typically they think that's a Cholo look, right? Which it is, but there's more to
some
the
degree.
look. Yeah, to some degree, you know, which it is. So shout out to them. Whoever dresses like that, hey, no shade on you, but I don't dress like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 501s, I'm Dickies, I'm fucking a Pendleton, a real brim, not a flannel. It's a difference, homie.
There is a
Flannel,
difference.
Pendleton is a big difference.
Yeah.
You get a flannel at Walmart for $9.99. You can go to Greenspans and get a fucking Pendleton for almost $200.
Yep.
See the difference?
And you get a pair of J's as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I got J's. Yeah, but
What did you wear? Did you wear J's?
Hip hop.
You wore
I
J's?
wore
you wore-
Reebok Classics.
Reebok Classics. Yes,
And
I have two
Dickies.
pairs of
Yeah,
those.
Reebok Classics and some Dickies and my Pendleton, a blue Pendleton. So yeah. So they tried to dress me over there and they said, "Would you wear your Pendleton with some shorts?" And I said, "I would never in my life wear a Pendleton with shorts ever. So I will not wear that." And I go, "I don't mean to give you guys a hard time, but the producer said I can dress how I dress." He said he wouldn't have it no other way. They were trying to budge, and I said I wouldn't budge with
I
that.
think they wanted the.
They
They might have looked at a picture like a reference.
A reference.
And they were looking
That's
at
what
the comedic version.
Yeah, they were looking at the reference, but to me, bro, that's not my
But that's
style.
a comedic version of.
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, and that's not my style.
That's a comedic
You know,
reference.
yeah,
It's not
so-
a realistic reference,
Yeah,
right?
Charlie. So I told the producer, if I'm gonna represent me and my culture, I'm gonna represent it right.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, and
the way
I'm gonna
it's
do
done.
me. He's like, I wouldn't have any other way. So I got what you got is 100% real. That's how I would normally dress. As
And
you
you've
can see.
always,
That's always been my stilo.
you've always
had a brim.
generally been like
Yeah,
that.
dog. Never. You know what I'm
You've
saying?
said no to gigs because of the integrity of your character.
Of my character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Which
Like,
is dope, bro.
I would never flip flop for anything. Now that I'm older,
Yeah.
you know, back in my early days when I was
Yeah.
getting started, I didn't understand, but now I'm older, and you can say no to certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you feel like it's not going to be a good representation of you or what you put out, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely, dude. I'm very heavy on that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Don't do it.
I like to do my own thing. You know, even
Yeah.
when it is a big brand. Like, yo, I want to do what the people know me for. I don't want to change it up and be bubblegum and be like, you know, I would say what you would call cleaner corporate vibes or whatever. But
Yeah.
I just want to be funny. So
Yeah.
whatever that is, that's what it's gonna be.
And
At
that's-
least to me.
You're in the fashion business too, no?
Well, I have a clothing company. Yeah, I have a clothing company called 27 Junkies. We started that back in 2007. My homeboy Marco and I. Man, it's still going on. I don't push it as much as I used to. But we still have, we're still pushing out T-shirts. I go to all the big lowrider shows, selling T-shirts. Started selling at the SWAT meet in the beginning, So I've done my groundwork, you know what I'm saying, to get us to where we are today. Like, you can't say something that I haven't been a part of. Slanging T-shirts out the trunk of my car, I've done all that shit, bro. But we still here. We trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Before we get out of here, I know you've been in. I don't want to say it's. I mean, I guess it's the dance world, right? I mean, it is a dance world, pop locking, breaking. Do you feel like it's fading out? Do you feel like it's coming back? Do you feel like it's always been here? Do you like? How do you feel about that?
I tell people like this: the dance world has never faded out. If it ever faded out to you, it's because you left it.
I'm talking more specifically
for me. No, I mean, I'm not as far. I'm not all in the scene like I used to be. Because I got responsibilities now. I got a family, I got kids, I got there's things that I got to do. So I got to make sure I hold down my fortress. You know what I'm saying? The dance world, there's not a lot of money being made in there besides battling competitions, things like that, which is cool. But I've done all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll still be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, you put in your hours.
Yeah, but I put in my time. I put in my work. I've thrown events over here. I've judged events. I've traveled. I've done a lot with dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very, very blessed. But there's more than just a dance world. There's a lot more. And that's where this comes into play. That's why I'm in the Kendrick Lamar video, because I've paid my dues through every scene and every aspect, not just in the dance world. I've made my name known throughout different avenues.
Synonymous to that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Different avenues,
Let me ask you, and I know this is, same topic, a little bit off topic, but you saw the Olympics.
Yeah.
Right, with dance, pop locking, breaking, being a part.
It was just breaking, yeah.
It was just breaking. If they would have had this, say 15, 17 years ago, how do you think you would have fared in a competition?
I don't know, man, because the world, there's some talented dancers out there, bro. So I mean, I would just give it all.
At your and at my prime, but at your prime, at my when
prime,
your shit was really popping and locking. Right now, you're
I'm a little rusty, little todo me duele.
Right now, you need a little WD-40 and shit. Man, you are getting older. You don't look as crispy.
Yeah,
as you
I still look crispy. I just don't feel crispy.
He's popping and then he stays locked.
Yeah, I'm like this. Hey, Diego, I tell my vieja put some Tiger Balm on me que todo me duele. I got a spasm right here.
This fool's popping and stays locked and shit.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, so do you, if that would have been around, you think you would have got a gold medal?
I mean, I would have got some type of medal. If not, we would have just met that guy in the parking lot and took his.
You know
what I'm saying? Like,
I think that would have been dope.
It would have been dope.
I think that would have been dope to see that.
It would have been dope, yeah. But I mean, there's just so much talent out there, bro, and it just, you can just never underestimate somebody. And
yeah,
I mean, back then I was very active in the scene, and I was battling anybody I could. But I could tell you some dope popping stories where the people caught me slipping. Like, if you're gonna get jumped by somebody, they caught me in the fucking parking lot of the Super. Or Superior in Linwood, and we battled it out in front of, like, it was actually a show with Nikki, dog. We battled it out right there in front. I was on stage and they were talking shit while I was performing. You know what I mean? And these are some old school poppers from the LA area. And
I was on some gangster shit.
Yeah, because a lot of poppers back then, they bang, bro. Like, it's like a lot of cats, they bang, like they gang bang and they dance. You know what I mean? Don't think they're funny because they're fucking doing the robot and shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these fools were active gang members.
That's funny though, getting hit up by a fool doing the robot.
They were homies. They were fucking Crips. They were Bloods. They were, like, there's different barrios. And I was in SGV, dog, when I was 17 years old, and I went to go out there to go battle at a fucking club, and I got chased out by a fool from his homies in his neighborhoods because they lost. And me and my homies had to fucking book it, dog, because they were going to beat our ass because they lost the battle.
All because
I fucking...
All because you hit the...
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I got mad stories like that. But this one particular one, it was in Linwood, bro. They caught me at a Superior. No, a Superior Market. Bullis and Martin Luther King, I think it is. If I remember, they meet. But it was right there by the hospital, I can't remember. My daughter was born there. St. Francis.
Okay. It
was right there. And Nikki was performing. I was on stage dancing with Nikki because I was her backup dancer. And these fools are up there talking shit, hyping up the crowd. And then after we got done with the show, I jumped off stage and I said, "What's up? You fools talking shit? Let's get it." So we're right there fucking battling, dog, and the cypher. And there's a performance going on over there. Everybody's watching us over here. So, I mean, I got some really cool stories when it comes to battling, dog. Like really cool and real street shit, bro. Like dodging bullets, hopping fences.
Did you ever battle somebody that just served you and like you were stuck? Like I don't even know what to do next.
I've never.
You never been served?
Never that I can say that I've been like, I got fucking beat.
Well,
I mean, I've lost competitions, but to be served, like, but you got to understand, if you ever lose a competition, it's because you're putting yourself in a position to be judged by other people.
Right.
Now, these people might be friends of people, and they just kind of vote this way, vote that way. But an actual street battle, I've never lost.
Okay. Last question.
what
Who's a pop locker that you looked up to? And it doesn't have to be famous. It could just be somebody.
Joe.
Joe.
You know Primo Joe? The twins' dad?
Never met him. Sorry.
You never met Joe?
I never met Joe.
Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
Yes, I do.
Twins, yes. Him. He's actually the person that taught me how to pop.
No shit.
He taught me my first moves how to pop at my tia Huera's house in Long Beach.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, Joe's still he's still
okay.
alive. He's just not,
I wonder if he ever looks at you and it's like,
yeah, no, he always hits me up, bro. He always hits me up and he always gives me love. He's always hyping me up. And when I can, I give the credit to him because that's who I learned from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never took a dance class.
I think I do remember you telling me this.
I never took a dance class. I've never fucking went to the baddest popper in the world and said, let me show me your moves. You know, my Jedi master. You know what I'm saying? It's just everything. It's all grassroots. I've taught myself. I learned with my homeboys that are with me. But as far as that, everything is just all me. It's my story.
It's your story.
It's all my story, bro, and no one can tell it better than me because I lived that shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Palabra. The only podcast where we let you talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can go on forever.
Let it out, dog.
I'm gonna vent, homie.
Anything you want to say to your peoples, man? Anything you want to promote? Let them know right there.
Follow me on social media. Instagram is Burstrock, BURSTROCK 27 Junkies. Taco Junkies on Instagram. 27 Junkies _ clothing on Instagram. You know, I mean, shout out to the homies, the family. 27junkies.com. You know, Legion Pest Control. You know, we got a pest control company too. So, like, shout out to all the homies.
With J-Kaz.
Yeah, with J-Kaz, dog.
Shout
you know,
out to the J-Kaz.
Shout out to all the homies that have been with me, you know, and then we're still together, rocking with each other from day one. Family, friends, you know what I mean, from fuck, I don't know.
Well, you know what's funny is that a lot of people, you know what it's crazy for, and like the people you've been rocking with that rock with you now on a daily and for the most part, you've been rocking with them
for 25 plus years.
30 years or something.
Yeah. No, 95% of my homeboys are still my homeboys from back then.
Still your homeboys.
So even when I was,
says a lot.
Yeah, even when I was blowing up and all my thing, dog, I never forgot where I came from. I wasn't trying to make friends with anybody else. I opened doors for my homies. I took my homies on tour. I always give love to my people. If they need this, I go to my people before I go to anybody else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You never lose track of who you are and where you came from. And my homies can vouch for that, dog. You know what I'm saying? My homies can really vouch for that because they're still here. And they can vouch for all our stories because they lived it with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man.
So we keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? That 5% of homies that's around, they're around for a reason too. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a lot of love for them. But other than that, it's all really the 27 Junkie Circle.
Yeah, I'm
looking
looking forward to that restaurant opening.
Yeah, dog.
There it is.
You know, make sure you have at least 200 seat capacity in there.
Man, we're going to try.
Stage.
Hey, man, we're going to start small, bro. We're going to start small, and then we're going to work our way up to that.
Just
you know
make
what
sure
I'm saying?
it has a stage and a
we're going. If it's not in the parking lot, we'll figure it out.
He's never forgot where he came from. Me neither. Oh, hey, what's up, man? My name's Connor.
You know, I got a bone to pick with this guy, as a matter of fact.
Good to meet you, buddy. Good to meet you, man. Guys, like the podcast, share the podcast, follow your boy Burstrock, man. Thank you for being my first guest.
All right, we going down in history, baby.
Let's go. He better
Perritos.
He better come back for the 100th episode.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's get it. I'm the only vato that can serve your hyena lengua and chorizo.